hearing their point of view. I think it was one of the best 5 hours I've spent on my almost 25 years on council. I would have liked to hear the ones that put their deputations in but left. Whatever happens at the end of this, I will respect the views and whatever the decision is made, and we'll get on to other problems tomorrow. I've been almost 25 years on this council, and we've been through a few pressure votes. One of the ones that I remember, there's about 4 I remember vividly. The one I remembered was in 1995 when they talked about all the ethnic ghettos in Markham, and for a couple of weeks, or maybe it was even longer, we were even worldwide on CNN. And we put things together, and within a few months we had everything under control. It didn't go on for years. If it went on for years, it was something else. It wasn't what happened in that situation. Another time where it was a pressure vote was the White Belt versus the Green Belt. And we had 1,100 people at the Hilton Suites. And that was a pressure a few days, that vote. And another very pressure vote, which went 3 nights, and we had 1,100 people at the Hilton Suites.
No, we didn't, but anyways, go ahead.
We did have 1,100, and the next night we had 600, and the next night we ran out of space and we had this place full. Oh, and that was the NHL arena debate. But all of these things, when time has passed, we all got together and we came back as one, okay? We didn't hold grudges for a long time, and I'm saying whatever happens here, we're going to move on in a positive fashion. People are saying that I hate Chinese. That is the farthest from the truth. I have a lot of Chinese friends. When I voted yes the other night, or whenever it was, really I was really thinking I wanted the capability of not raising the flag of certain governments I didn't agree with, their politics and their respect for the rule of law. And I watched too much CNN.
Only watch CNN.
I know. Once in a while I watch a hockey game or some other sporting events. But I was thinking more about POTUS and the Republican senators in the U.S. and how they disrespected the rule of law and the decisions they made. So that's why I voted that way. That I really want, I'm going to vote for the flag raising. But I like to have some type of criteria. Like we mentioned countries like Iran, Saudi Arabia, and other ones that don't really respect people. Should we, and you know, this whole argument here about political or cultural, the thing is that in the end, what I realized when we raise the flag, we're raising it for the people that are here, not the people of the country, okay? And so a lot of times we don't agree with the governments of whatever country they are, but the thing is that the people are here, they came here for a reason, and they're Canadians, and I will respect that. So when I voted the other night, I voted what I just exactly said. And really what I'd like to see through this exercise, I'd like to see that, yes, we should raise flags, but I'd like to see sometimes we think about the criteria and making sure that we have sort of, just don't raise everyone if they don't agree with our beliefs and our values, okay? And that's what I think. And ones that come to mind was when somebody mentioned the journalist that was butchered, ground up in Saudi Arabia. I'm saying those countries there, I have a hard time respecting. So I'm just going to say that I'm going to support the continuing of the tradition, but I think that we should have. However, However, just like in '95, when we had this situation that we formed a committee at the end, and we formed a race relation committee, and we started to address all that. And so I think out of respect for both sides, that we should form a bit of a committee, and maybe there's going to be certain criteria where we won't raise somebody's country's flag, and that's what I think we should do. But anyway, Mr. Mayor, I'm going to be called a flipper, but I'm not a flipper. I'm not a flipper. I'm not. I voted really because I didn't like what was happening south of the border.
Well, thank you to every member of council, and I appreciate both the perspectives and